guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mystic Beauty. Welcome back to the Cosmic Royal Family. How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing amazing. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this channel message for you guys. So I needed to say this before we actually get into like the reading. But there's somebody in my collective right now who feels like you were not good enough. You feel like you wasn't good enough because your person, all right, or the person who you felt like was your person chose somebody else. This person made a conscious choice and decision to choose another partner for whatever reason, Spirit wants you to know that it was divinely orchestrated to happen in that way because they were protecting you. You have something that the karmic doesn't have, and that means you have favor. You have favor. And when God favors you, he's going to protect you from the BS. He's going to protect you from any further heartbreak, unnecessary heartbreak and grief. And the type of energy and vibration that your person was in, they would have destroyed you. And even though you're strong, you were weak for this person because, this is one person who you let your guards down with. This was one person that you love unconditionally, no matter what. You would have been completely vulnerable to this person. And therefore the enemy would have been able to use your person to get to you, because you would have let your guards down. You would have been vulnerable. As strong as you are, love makes us all weak. Okay, we all fall weak to love. What's that song by Eve? Love is blind. Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love may truly not. You need to elevate and find. Love is blind. Love is blind. Love is blind. Love is blind, y'all. I'm telling you, the strongest person, you could be the strongest man, the strongest woman. And if someone comes in and they can get past your barriers and get to your heart, they got you. You'll do whatever they want. You'll put up with a lot more things that you normally wouldn't put up with. You will overlook all the red flags, all for the sake of love, all because you love this person. And the devil uses love as a way, or the illusion of love, because the devil don't know love. The devil cannot ever love you. But the devil uses, or negative energy uses, love to destroy people who operates through love. The devil uses love, or the illusion of love, to attack lighthearted people, to attack innocent people, to attack people who truly love from a pure space. So the enemy will send narcissistic people to you, people who can't ever really love anybody, who don't feel, who lacks empathy. They are not wired to tap into their heart space. They have no heart. These are soulless, heartless beings walking around here. Those are the type of people that the devil send to light workers, to healers, to the innocent, to people who operate out of their heart space collective. So don't think for a moment that it was ever you, that you did anything wrong, that you were not enough, that you didn't have enough of this, you didn't have enough of that you were too outspoken, that you should have said this, or maybe you shouldn't have said that, or you should have dressed this way, or you shouldn't have dressed that way. Maybe if you look like this, or maybe if your hair was long, or maybe if your hair was shorter, or maybe if you was thicker, maybe if you was skinny, or maybe if you was white, maybe if you was black, maybe if you was Hispanic, or maybe if you was any other race, any other culture. Like, I don't care how you look, how you wear your hair, where you from. It does not matter. Because I'm talking to someone who is beautiful. You are breathtaking. And what makes you even more beautiful is your heart. That makes you irreplaceable. Your heart. It makes you outshine the rest. It makes you stand out in the crowd. And your heart is one thing, is the one thing that your person can never and will never find in anybody else. Not your romantic partners, not your friends. Like, they won't ever find a friend like you. They will never find another friend like you. So don't beat yourself up. Like, whoever that this message is for, don't beat yourself up, baby. It was not you. It was always them. Like, you are literally perfect. God gave you something that he did not give everybody. Everybody don't have, and that's a pure heart. In a world full of roses, you are a sunflower. You're beautiful, you're different, you stand out. Everybody wants roses, right? Everybody want to be the rose. You know. So don't take it personally. It was nothing that you could have done. God was protecting you. Your angels, your divine ancestors, they were protecting you. So they allowed this person to frolic off and think that they one-upped you and think that they got better than you with this other situation here. The whole time they was luring this person away from you. Because God knew that this person was not worthy of who you are. God knew that this person was not worthy of your good heart. So God paired this person with somebody who was just as low vibrational as them. Someone who actually deserved the karma that your person was going to inflict onto them. God put these karmics together because they are each other's karma. You did not deserve. You never deserved what this person was taking you through. And once you learned the lesson, once God said, okay, you learned the lesson. My child, they've learned the lesson. You've cried enough. You don't have to cry no more. Let me hold you. Let me hug you. You know, let me pour love back into you. You've learned this lesson. You don't have to keep learning this lesson with this person no more. They don't deserve you. They never did. It was just the lesson that this person had to teach you was definitely essential to your soul's growth and evolution and getting you on the right path so that you can see your worth. It doesn't matter how other people view you and how other people think of you. It only matters how you see yourself, how you view yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you? Do you love yourself? Because self-love knows boundaries. When you love yourself and you know your worth and you know your value, you put yourself up high. You put yourself away. You are very particular about who you let around you. You will definitely always guard your heart and guard your energy when you know your worth and you love yourself. I feel like this situation that we're about to get into taught you to love and value yourself first, no matter what. Even if somebody is not seeing your worth, maybe they're not meant to see your worth. But sometimes it was never for them to see your worth. It was for you to see your worth. Once you got it, you got it. And you never let that go. You never let that lesson go. You never let your self-worth go again. You never lower your values and your standards again. Ever. I don't care how much you love a person. Love ain't got a damn thing to do with your self-worth, your values, your morals, your integrity, your dignity. Listen up. Okay. So, the person that your ex is with is an impersonator. I don't even think this karmic knows that they are being used as a pawn. I don't even think they really even know this. But your person has been trying to dress this karmic up in your energy. The energy that they got from you, they've been dressing this karmic up and trying to clothe them in your energy. Make them be what you are. They could never be what you are. They're trying to turn this whore into a housewife. They're trying to turn this whore into a healer, a businesswoman, a businessman. They're trying to turn this whore into a righteous person with a pure heart. This karmic can never be that. Well, maybe she can, just not off of your energy. That's her own separate journey. She has to go on her own journey and find herself, and she still won't be you. I'm getting this energy that your ex tried to make their new Spirit called them the new supply. They tried to turn this new supply into you because they didn't have the guts and the courage nor the integrity to make it right with you. And in order to make it right with you, that would entail them admitting that they are flawed themselves. And narcissistic people don't take accountability. It's never them. They're never the problem. The other person could always did something better. And maybe if you hadn't did this or if you would have done that. It's never enough with them. So, and even if your person is not a narcissist, because we use the word loosely, but sometimes people just show those tendencies, right? They're not really a narc, but they behave like one. They wear the t-shirt, they wear the hat, but that's not even truly who they are. They're just unhealed beings. They're unhealed souls. I feel like this person never made it right. They didn't apologize. In order for this person to apologize, and this is the reason why. The reason why they never apologized to you, because apologizing would mean that they would have to face themselves, that it would only prove that they were wrong. Even though this person know in their heart that they were wrong, if they tell you that they're sorry, then that means that they were actually wrong. And this type of person is never wrong. So they think. So this person also knows your value. They know your value, collective. Why do you think they're trying to get this karmic to be you? Why do you think they're trying to like mold this karmic to be you? Because they know your value. They just know that they're not healed enough to be with you. They know that they can't get on your level. So they said, okay, well, I'm just going to stay myself because ain't nothing wrong with me. And I'm going to get somebody else who's going to accept me being my low vibrational self. And I'm going to try to spoon feed them the energy that I got from the collective. And then that'll turn them into the collective, and they'll act like the collective. They'll dress like the collective. Like, it's like I'll have the collective without actually having to do the work to have the collective. I don't have to admit my flaws. I don't have to take accountability to have the collective. I don't actually have to heal to have the collective. I could just remain unhealed and have this impersonator over here who don't even know, poor girl, a poor guy, they don't even know that they are a pawn in a game. They don't even know. I feel right now, collective, that your person, they're very angry. So you may be feeling these spells of this rage, and you don't know where it's coming from, this frustration, the sorrow. It's like your emotions are all over the place right now. All of these negative emotions that you're feeling, this is coming from your person here. Because you've cut them off with the Grim Reaper energy here. It's over. You divorced this person. You broke up with them. You cut the cord. You called for divine justice. You asked Most High to cut the cord. Clear this person out your life and out the path. You cut this person off. This was unexpected. They never expected this. They never expected you to cut the cord. It took this person by surprise. Once you put your foot down with this person and you said, I will not be an option. I won't be second or third place. It's only me or it's nothing. This angered this person. They're frustrated. They're annoyed. They feel like you are doing them wrong simply because you are choosing not to play second fiddle. You're choosing not to, you're choosing not to compromise your morals and your integrity. And it's making this person angry. They're actually very pissed off right now. They're very annoyed. This person never thought that you would completely cut them off like this and that you would stand on this energy and that you would be serious. But I'm telling you, they don't know that you know self-love now. You love yourself now. So the heartbreak was never in vain, collective. It was always meant to happen this way in order for God to break through to you so that you can see who you really are. You had to have your heart broken. Love is the universal language. Everything understands love, whether they accept it or not. Everything understands love. Animals understand love. Us as humans, we understand love. Every living organism understands the vibration and the frequency of love. So if you want to get through to somebody, if you want to teach them a lesson, if you want to give them karma, karma will be given through the heart space. Sometimes God will allow someone to come in and pretend to be a certain way so that they can get to the heart space so that God can finally give you karma. Where do y'all think the term comes from? Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Karma comes in the form of a partner. Sometimes a woman. A lot of times it's a woman or a feminine energy. A seductress energy who's actually karma the whole time. And y'all, I feel like that's what this person is going through. They are being made to sit with this impersonator, somebody who want to be you. They know this person want to be you. They know this person is jealous of you. This person is over there, like the karmic is unhappy because she's tired of trying to dress herself up in your energy. Because she's just like, well, if you want to be with her, go be with her. And this masculine is like, yeah, I want to be with her. I love her, but I can't be with her. Because if I be with her, then I got to apologize. Then I got to come clean. Then I got to clean myself up. Then I got to get myself together. This masculine feels like it's too much work. It is too much work to be with you because you are so high vibrational. I remember a couple years ago, I made a video and I said that sometimes being chosen is not a flex. Sometimes being the one that got chosen is not the good thing. Sometimes it's actually an insult to be the one that got chosen. Especially if the person that chose you is unhealed. They're low vibrational. So then ask yourself, what is it about me that made this unhealed, low vibrational man want me? Then that's where mirror work come in at. Because a lot of times we attract the vibration and the frequency that we are. Why do you think you guys grew away or you started to grow from this person? Because you started ascending, you started healing. You started doing the personal soul work. So you guys no longer aligned. And instead of them doing the work to align to you, they resented you. They resented you guys for growing. Something that is inevitable. Growth is inevitable. We come here to grow. They resented you guys for actually growing and healing. They felt like you were intentionally trying to outdo them. That you thought that you were more than them, that you were better. So, your divine resources have been cut off from this person. Magical gateway is here in reverse with ancient history. All right. So your ancestral gifts has been cut off from this person. They were actually siphoning your energy. They were siphoning your blessings here. It says ancestral karma, gifts from the ancestors, someone you have a past with. So because you have a strong past life connection with this person, they still had access to your gifts, your blessings. They were being blessed because they were connected to you, Raw One. Yeah. But it says magical gateway is in reverse. This has been cut off. The cord has been cut. Something happened. I don't know what you said. I don't know what prayer you prayed. But your ancestors, your spirit team has officially cut this person off of your resources. They no longer have access to your spiritual resources, your blessings. They cannot build a new beginning off of your gifts and your energy anymore. That's what this person was doing. They were actually building a new life. They were building a new life with this impersonator. Instead of them coming back and taking accountability, this person decided to just steal your energy, siphon your energy from you, your looks, your ways, how you dress, how you carry yourself. They was like coercing this karmic into dressing like you. If you have like a cute, different way of dressing, they was dressing this karmic like you. They was talking to this karmic about spirituality and trying to get them to like be into like healing stuff and, you know, tarot or whatever you do. Whatever you do, it don't have to be just necessarily spiritual, but they was trying to mold this karmic to be you, to take on your identity. But guess what? They can have the aesthetics, but they can never have your energy. Energy does not lie. It don't lie. This karmic don't even know who she is anymore. She don't know who she is because she's so busy trying to be you because he want her to be you. It's sad. All this to avoid taking accountability. All of this to avoid speaking some type of truth, to avoid growing up. I feel like, collective, this person was trying to energetically block you from having some type of new beginning with fertility in reverse. They was trying to block you from speaking your truth. Throat chakra is in reverse. Okay? Like they could have been working together with this person to spiritually attack you, to energetically attack you and cause delays in your life. Or, you know, maybe you felt like you could not move forward and have a new beginning in your life. You could not birth a new beginning because you never got to speak your truth, or maybe this person never spoke their truth to you. It's something about you feeling like your throat, something had a hold of your throat, and you could never truly tell this person how you felt, how they made you feel. Because every time you would try to speak your truth to this person, they would just kind of like shun you off or shun you away or stop texting you. They wouldn't say anything to you. So it kind of like planted this seed of fear in you. You didn't want to run this person off, so you would never speak your truth. And because you did love this person so much, you wasn't having a new beginning. Fertility is in reverse. You was not birthing anything new. And another reason why you wasn't birthing anything new is because your ex in the karmic, he was taking so much of your energy and giving it to this karmic so she can impersonate you that it caused some type of fertility blockage in you. It stopped you from having a real, legit new beginning. So you could have experienced a lot of setbacks and delays because somebody else was utilizing your energy. He or she was utilizing your energy with somebody else. Crazy. And it created blockages in your own life. And this was very deceptive. Something about your creative ideas or your creativity. Yeah, it's like this person was trying to find creative ways to make you feel defeated, to cause conflict in your life. Like they got very creative with this. So that you would be the one that's defeated, all for financial reasons. I'm telling you, they was getting some type of money, some type of financial blessing, some type of come up off of your energy. Yeah. Whatever prayer you said, whatever that prayer was, collective, that cord cutting prayer you said, from you to them, from them to you, when you told God that this person no longer has permission, look at that, new beginning fell out. There it is. The universe can't make it up. This person no longer has permission, God, to utilize my energy, block them from my energy, cut them off of, like, cut this energetic cord. They no longer have my permission. They don't have permission to siphon my energy. Once you said that, the universe stepped in and started orchestrating this spiritual separation, this spiritual cord cutting, so that you can have a new beginning. Yeah. You didn't even realize how strong you were with spiritual strength. You gathered all your strength back to do this because you really was very fond of this person. You love them. And to know that this person was siphoning your energy from you and giving it to somebody else so that they can have like a fake life with this person. It's like they wanted to have an AI version of you, like an artificial version of you, because being with the real you will require this person taking accountability, doing the mirror work, doing the shadow work, growing up, healing, looking you in your face and admitting that they are not perfect, that they actually messed up, calling their transgressions out, calling their demons out by name. This person was not ready to do that. They wasn't ready to do that. So they took the coward's way out and they picked somebody else and they said, well, I got all this energy. I got access to their energy. Let me give you some of this. It's like this person kept your energy in a bottle and they was just kind of like, oh, wow. Well, okay, so thank you, Spirit Team. So what they're showing me is on the movie Princess and the Frog, right? So like y'all remember, he took the voodoo man, the shadow man took some of the prince's blood and he put it in this little pendulum thing, like a skull-shaped pendulum, right? But because that blood is representing of his essence. So when he took this man's blood, aka his energy, and as long as the fat, short, bald head man, that man really wanted to be the prince, but he could never be him because the prince comes from a royal lineage, a royal bloodline. So what the shadow man did was took his essence and took his energy and put this talisman around the other man's neck, and he took on his energy. He looked like him. But the energy was never there. He just looked like him. That's what they're telling me. It's like this person did a shadow man trick. They took your essence and they got that by sleeping with you. Like that energetic exchange, when you exchange fluids, when you lay with somebody, that's what they did. That's how they took on your energy. That's how they were able to siphon your energy from you. And he harnessed it. This person harnessed your energy and they gave it to somebody else. And that's the truth. They gave your energy to somebody else. Kind of like the shadow man did with the royal prince. Because the other man wanted, it was like to push his own agenda though. And once the blood wore out of the talisman, the other man reverted back to his short, unattractive self. Short, dumpy, and unattractive, right? So he had to get some more of the prince's energy, some more of his blood in order for the spell to keep working. And see, since you did this cord cutting, when you told God enough is enough, that this person don't have your permission to use your energy. Some of y'all need to do that. You need to pray and tell God to block this person out of your energy and sever the cords, that they don't have permission to use your energy. And the universe is going to get your energy back from this person here. Yep. That is so crazy how they just played that whole scene out to me. And it was like literally to push like a bigger agenda though. And see, that's what your person did. The agenda that they wanted to push was having a life with this karmic. So that they can get, it's something that this karmic have that they wanted, and I think it's finances or something like that. It wasn't even, they don't even really love this person. It was never love. Who they love is you. But I mean, they love you in their own low vibrational way, because this is somebody who don't really know love. So they love y'all the best of their ability. They love you the best that their little cold black hearts will allow them to love. Okay? Yeah. So they're just like, you know what? Since I don't have access to this energy, this divine energy that, and it's so crazy. The prince, like I said, he comes from a royal bloodline, so you may come from a royal lineage. And I know this energy keeps coming out, but you know, that's the crowd that follows me. I have divine beings that watch me. Okay, it's a few karmics that watch me too, but it's mostly divine being energy, who roots and blood would trace back to a royal empire. All right. So he said, your person said, well, since they can't have you, they'll just take your energy and they'll give your energy to somebody else so they can still have like this sick, weird version of you. And it wasn't the real thing. Yeah, all so that they can feel like on top. They can feel like they're on top so that they can get recognition and reward, so that they can reap the material and spiritual prosperity from your energy here. And see, this is somebody who could have been a divine masculine, but they didn't do the work to be a divine masculine. And the only way that they could be a divine masculine is if they can have their empress, and vice versa. So what they decided to do was siphon the empress energy and give it to a karmic so that they can have it's like an illusion of them being an emperor. But they're not really an emperor. They're not even really a divine masculine because they never did the work. Or they're not even really a divine feminine because they never did the work. They can only have that title if they're with their counterpart, if they're with their rightful partner. They're not. And they did this. They chose this person for financial reasons, y'all. For the way that it will appear and look to the world, to society, to their friends. So this karmic must offer some type of financial come up, or it's something that they offer that would have, this person feel like it would put them in a good position financially, that they would get the recognition and the rewards. And this person is like, but I still don't have the collective. Who they really want is you, but they know that they don't deserve you. They're not good enough for you. They're not healed enough for you. So they tried to like literally just steal your essence. That's what they did. They stole your essence, and they was stealing this, and that's why they kept coming around you energetically so they can get some more of your essence. Because like in the movie, once the blood ran out of the talisman, the spell started reversing and the man started looking like himself again. Yeah. So to keep this karmic looking like you and you know, trying to give like this artificial brand of your energy, they had to keep getting your energy, keep giving them your energy, keep giving them your energy so that it wouldn't wear off. And he won't have to see that he's really with a karmic. He's really with a wannabe. He's really with a toad energy or whatever. He don't want to see who he's really with. He don't even like her or him for real. They just like what this person do for them. Selfish. It's crazy. This is crazy. But they are both experiencing heartache and loss. Okay? Your person and this impersonator, they're experiencing heartache and loss right now because this is spiritual theft. Because they were stealing from you. Especially your person. He was definitely stealing. He or she, whoever you're dealing with, they were spiritually stealing from you. Spiritual theft. That's why they're in this heartache and loss energy here. That's why they're losing everything. That's why they're losing everything. Yeah. Yeah. Once Most High came in and balanced out the scales, that's a wrap. Yeah. You guys could have been waiting for this truth to come in for a while. It's like now Most High can show you the truth because your heart is strong enough to know the truth now. Your heart is strong enough to know what really happened here. Your heart is strong enough to know the truth. So you are now strong enough for the light to illuminate the truth to you. So it's kind of like she's receiving messages from the Holy Spirit. God is like, telling her what the truth is, what really happened. So you guys could receive messages from Most High. Some of y'all could talk to the Holy Spirit, your divine ancestors, your angels. You've been waiting for this truth to come to you for a while. Yeah. And the truth is here. Yeah, it's like not knowing what this truth was kept you stuck and trapped. And that's what this person wanted. They wanted to keep you in some type of spiritual mental prison so that they can continue to siphon your energy here and give it to this other person so that they can live this life comfortably. Because they can't be comfortable with this person if they can't give this person your essence. If they can't make pretend and make believe, they're never going to be comfortable. And that's the truth. Yeah. But you got the wisdom now, collective. Now you know. Now you know. This is so crazy. This could have been like a spiritual connection. This could have been somebody who you had like a spiritual contract with spiritual union here. Yeah, you was destined. Like you and this person had some type of destiny together. And you have like a telepathic bond with this person too, with crown chakra here. Yeah, you are very spiritually connected to this person. This is so sad. This is so sad. And God helped you to move on to calmer water because it was not a victory and success. You guys, like, this didn't turn out the way that it was supposed to. Because you learned your lesson and this person was refusing to learn their lesson. They took the coward's way out. They took the coward's way out, collective. They didn't choose wisely. They didn't choose wisely. They were supposed to learn some type of lesson and come back to you. And they didn't. But you're going to get your wishes fulfilled anyway. And this is, they're experiencing an emotional loss right now. Yep. Holy Spirit, give me some final words for the collective. Wow. Yeah. Whoa, look at this. Right behind each other, wealthy man and wealthy woman. Like I said, everything that this person stole from you to try to build with somebody else, it's going to be taken back. You're the wealthy man or the wealthy woman, and you're going to be this anyway, with or without this person here. That's why they're over here in this loss and grief, and because yeah, they was living off your energy. They was building a whole life off of your energy here, and your person gave this to them. They literally gave this karmic your essence. They would sleep with you and collect it. Sleep with you and collect it. Connect with you spiritually and collect your essence from you. And they was giving it to somebody else so this karma could impersonate you. You about to be somebody else though. This is a part of God, like making this right, making this better. If you're the wealthy man, you're about to meet a wealthy woman. If you're the wealthy woman, you're about to meet a wealthy man. This is two people who are both of royal descent, who is both healed, high vibrational, who are coming in with their own divine inheritance. This person has went through similar trauma and vice versa, and you guys are going to heal with each other. You're going to build with each other. You're not going to be, this person will never steal from you to give to somebody else, and vice versa. This is going to be a true fairy tale ending. True fairy tale ending, collective. And you deserve this. You deserve this. Wow. That's so crazy that you're about to meet your power match. God is finna send you some. See, your person was supposed to be this with you. But see, they didn't want you. This person did not want you because you were too high vibrational. And it's like they say you made them look bad because they were so unhealed. So, and also this person, they took the coward's way out. They were a coward. So this person tried to find a sneaky way to still have something. I heard, never mind, I'll find someone like you. Yep, this person tried to find somebody like you and they couldn't. So they said, okay, well now what I gotta do? They started stealing your energy, taking your energy, giving it to the other person, like build a bitch, workshop, copycat. That's what they did. Or build a guy off of your energy. And it's so crazy. Now that you done called your energy back, or you done prayed that prayer, that scripture to cut the cord, whatever you did, collective, it worked. So now, you know, the mask has fallen off. Okay, your essence has worn off. Now this karmic is back looking like herself in her own karmic ass energy. Your person is panicking because you know, in the house, the cars, whatever they built, they're losing everything because it was built off of your energy. They're losing it. Now they're broke, busted, and disgusted. You know, possibly homeless, on the verge of being homeless. I heard foreclosure, repossession. Like, they're losing everything, collective. They're losing jobs, finances, like stuff falling through. Nothing is working. And they're stuck with, like, that your essence has worn off of the karmic. So now they're seeing this karmic. They can't stand this karmic. They're like, oh, I can't even stand to look at you. What made this person be able to, like, withstand looking at this karmic energy is because she had your essence. They was giving her your energy. Now they can't stand looking at her. They can't stand looking at him. And especially now, since the finances are gone, because the scales have been balanced out. So everything that they accumulated off your energy, collective, it has to be restored back to its rightful owner. And you're going to get that back times 1,000 or more. This is why you're going to remain as the wealthy woman or wealthy man. And you're going to be rewarded with someone who is equally in your energy, like equally, someone who is yoked to you equally. Listen, that's congratulations. That's all I gotta say. Because baby, it's been a long time coming. And to find out that somebody would rather steal from you, rob from the rich to give to the poor in spirit, they would rather take from you to give to somebody else to make something right with you, is actually very disgusting. This person is a coward. Look at that devil energy. Yup. This person is a coward. The devil energy card came out in reverse. Somebody's losing transportation, or they lost transportation because they made a deal with the devil. They let the devil trick them, finesse them, 4141 do this to you. So they're losing. And also, cars and dreams also could represent, like, your life. This person's whole world is falling apart. Their security, their stability is falling apart. Yeah. They're losing it all. Look at that spiritual court. Oh, this went to spiritual court. This went to the higher ups, the divine council. The divine council pulled this situation. Oh, that's a wrap. They may even go to spiritual jail for this, for stealing. Especially your person. He's gonna serve. Honestly, I'm gonna say this. It may be 1,000 years before you reincarnate with this person again. They are in so much trouble. Their soul is in so much trouble. It's going to be so long before you reincarnate with them again. God is not going to let this person reincarnate with you, because this person really, really turned into the devil and they abused you. This went to spiritual court. You're not going to have to worry about crossing paths with this person again for a long, long time. Yup. Also, for those of you guys that was wondering, this is my deck, Divine Headquarters Oracle. You can find these cards on my Etsy shop. And if you're waiting on me to ship, I will have these cards in my hand probably I think next week. I had to get some more stuff done with the images and everything, but everything is fine. So for those of you guys that's waiting on me to ship, that's why. So I just want to make sure that y'all get the best of the best. All right. So you can find these cards on my Etsy shop. All right. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. This went to spiritual court. God ruled in your favor. That's why they're losing everything. Yeah. Yeah. That's why they're losing everything. Yeah. And you are rising like the phoenix. You're having a second rising. Like the phoenix. Y'all see those wings? Baby, powerful. Powerful. You are rising like the phoenix. Yeah. Light worker school under the deck. So, you know, maybe this was a spiritual lesson. Okay? Or you've recently been in light worker school. Like, when you're a light worker, we have to go to school all the time. Like, you know, so sometimes you will have a dream where you like in a classroom setting or something like that. Yeah, that's light worker school. Your soul is constantly learning lessons so that you can help other people. So this was most definitely a very, very important, significant lesson for you. This was a very significant lesson for you as a light worker. You're going to take this experience and you're going to help so many other people. Yeah. You're going to help so many other people. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. This person was so arrogant. They didn't care. They just was like, well, I ain't got to heal and be better and do nothing different. I'm me. I'm him. So I'll move on. I'll find somebody better. But what happened was they could never find anybody better. So they start stealing your energy, trying to make somebody be you. Crazy. And Spirit is saying that they were a fool for this. And this is why they have absolutely nothing and they are losing everything because they chose a fool's journey. Yeah. And look at that. This is what they could have had with you. It was destined for them to have this with you, but they didn't want it with you because it would require them to heal. And see, you wasn't going to let them have multiple partners and run all over you because you are equally as powerful as them, but they never wanted to give you the recognition. They never wanted to, give you your flowers. This is somebody who wanted you to bow to them and kiss their ass. In order to be a power couple, there are two energies, two people who are equally as powerful to each other. Like there is no, I'm better than you. No, equally yoked. This is somebody who could have felt like women better seen and not heard, or, you know, I'm the head. And no, both of you guys are the head. Both of you guys are running this empire. Both of you guys are lifting each other up. There is no one is better than the other. And see, this person was arrogant. So they wanted, they first of all, they didn't even like your energetic ranking, your divine feminine energy. That bothered them. This person intentionally tried to tear you down. But see, they were supposed to be a divine masculine, but they would never do the work. So instead of them doing the work, they became envious of you and jealous of your spiritual position. So they left you. They just dumped you off in the middle of nowhere. And they was like, I can get better. But, you know, since divine feminine and divine masculine energies are truly rare, they couldn't get better. They got a karmic. And they started stealing your energy, trying to make this bitch be this. Or make him be this. They gave a crown to a clown. And it's still a clown. You put a crown on a clown, it's still a clown. You put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. And that's why you are being redirected to somebody else. Oh, look at that. Spiritual test passed. Yup, congratulations. Yup, y'all passed the spiritual test. Yup, and this person got trapped because it was for money. Like I said, it was definitely for finances. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comment section how this resonated with you. Peace.